I used to talk way too much. You used to know everything. You couldn't stand me, I couldn't stand you. You said I'm steady playing, but you steady playing too. Your big brother footwork, your place is the juke. The wrinkles, the place, but in that space and time.
Hello everybody, it's Tay, and I'm sorry it's just Tay this time. But today, I'm going to talk about my ovarian cyst story. So I've seen many videos about this, and everybody's is really different. So mine started, let's say, about like 4 months ago. It was before I started school, that was for sure, like this new semester. And I remember almost around every night I would just have like the worst cramps ever. I would literally like it wouldn't even be like a period, it would just be like blood clots. Even though that I am on birth control, I still do bleeds from time to time, but it would be like blood clots, which is really scary too. And then sex was very painful, and so I thought something was, well, the only new thing that's in my body is the next one on, that's my birth control. So I thought it was my birth control. I thought I had to take that out. So I made an appointment to take it out. I'm talking to my doctor. She said, "Oh, well, maybe you're constipated. But maybe you're constipated. Maybe it's something like that." And I kept on telling her, like, no, like it's like right under my stomach. It's so painful. And so I finally got my first transvaginal USG. So I got a regular ultrasound and then an ultrasound like inside of me too. I got 3 of those. I got 2 at St. Chris and 1 at Temple Episcopal. The first 2, they kept on telling me that it's on the right side, or it's like they wouldn't tell me if it's on the right side or if on the left side. They wouldn't tell me how big they were. They wouldn't tell me how serious it was. And then I got even more scared. And I remember the first time going home. Well, yeah, my first time going home after my first appointment. And then I just looked at LA and I just cried. I was just so scared. I'm like, my body's not working how it's supposed to work. And that's the one thing that a woman's body should do. Like, I should have babies. I should have a regular period. I should have this. And I feel like I go through so much for my body to just like to just be against me. And I was just scared. And then when I finally went to Temple Episcopal, where they specialize in, well, where I had a doctor that like specialized in ovarian cysts, she was very nice. She was very friendly, of course. It was, and I can't even talk. And I had another ultrasound, and she said that I have like 4 small ones on my left and 1 really big one on my right. She said the big one on my right is the size of like an avocado pit, and the other 4 ones are like the size of like marbles. And then she finally like sat down and like talked to me about what's going on and what's the best plan. And she said, well, they usually just wait it out. They usually just like wait it out to see if it's just filled with liquid, or if it's filled with liquid and it's solid particles like floating in it, or or if it's all solid, then they will take it out. But sometimes they come back for our people, and sometimes that they don't come back, which is still like in the unknown, and which is still scary. So who knows, even if I get rid of my ovarian cysts, they might come back. So that's always scary too. And during that time, I felt like my body betrayed me. It felt like that I didn't feel secure in myself. And then, I let my health slip. I gained more weight. I got depressed, and I just didn't feel like myself. I just didn't feel like myself. Even after I knew what was going on, I still didn't feel like myself. Like it's just scary. Even when the doctor says like if it pops, then it pops, and then I'll have to have surgery. And then if it keeps on coming back, like if it's a recurring problem, they might have to take that ovary out. So like I they might just have to take it out. And then with the ultrasounds, I found out that my whole uterus is tilted back and my ovaries is like really close together. And so, like everything's fine, like, to be tilted back or tilted forward is pretty normal, no. And it's just like it's still scary into not knowing, and I do get recurring pain. It's just scary, and it runs in my family. My mom had it the first time after she gave birth to my brother. And then they said that if it's a recurrent problem and if they have to take the ovary out, I might not be able to have children. And like, I'm 20, I'm really young, I want to build a family and I want to have kids of my own. And then when I talked to my boyfriend about this, he just keeps on saying everything will be fine, but it feels like it's not fine when I have to question the future. I can question now and I can get the answers tomorrow, but when I question 10 years from now or 5 years from now about having children, I'm just still in the waiting out and not knowing phase of the ovarian cyst. And it's truly just scaring and worrying. And my ovarian cyst didn't just affect me, it did affect my boyfriend, it did affect my mom, it did affect my sisters, it did affect my brother, it affected my niece and my nephews. It affects everybody that I'm around, because like, of course they worry about me and of course they care, but it's truly nothing that they can do. It's just truly up to what my body wants to do and what my body is going to do. It's just that simple. Then that's why I've been like going for so long, because usually we upload like every Sunday, like on the dot. And then it was just like, when I found out, I wanted to quit school. I just wanted to stay home. I just didn't want to be seen. I didn't want to be heard. I was just so scared for my body and my future that nobody this young should be questioning if they're going to have kids or not, when, a woman's body should just make kids. If like even if you don't want to have kids, you still have that option to. Then on like February 1st, I pick up more paperwork about my ovarian cyst, and it's more of what we're going to do next. Yeah, it's just more of what we're going to do next. Because the one on my right side did get bigger, and that's like kind of worrying. And then if I do have to have the surgery, the recovery time is different for everybody, but like, since I'm in school, I'm not going to want to have the surgery, because I'm an honor student and I'm a full-time student. And then if I miss like 3-4 days, which like it probably takes like a few weeks to recover, I'm gonna have to like withdraw, and I'm not gonna drop out, but I'm gonna have to withdraw, and then that means I'm putting my future on hold because I want to be in school now. And it's just so much that goes into it, and I'm just worried. But I am with a better doctor, and I am communicating more of how I feel to the people that's important to me, because they clearly care. And honestly, it feels like I just have to take better care of myself. I know I am young, I'm 20, but I know I should take more care of myself. even if this is or is not a recurring thing in my life. Shh. Sorry. Even if it is or it's not a recurring thing in my life, I feel like I should just take better care of myself, and it's just that simple. Yeah, so well, it's not like I'm really just watching my weight or like want to lose a certain amount of weight. It's just I need to be more healthy, and I should probably take like women's vitamins because it's good for my heart and my liver, and I should choose like a salad over like a burger or something like that. I should like work out a little once a week. It's like it's more of that. I want to be healthy, but I don't want to I don't care about losing weight or looking fit or doing anything like that. Yeah. So hopefully next time you see me, I will have a fun video for you. But for now, bye.